Today I thought I would do something a little bit different. I always say that. I thought today I would do a try it with me video. I was watching a Zoella vlog, and in that vlog she was baking pancakes and they looked amazing. Like, oh my god. And she said that she had a recipe on her blog. So I went and had a little look and I thought I'd give it a go and see if I could basically make pancakes that are edible. I have made pancakes before, but they're always quite really like thin and floppy, and her ones were more fluffy and they looked more thick, so I thought I would try a different way. So I followed her recipe and this is how I got on. Okay, so the first thing I did was take out all the utensils and lay them out in preparation for making the pancakes, because it saves a lot of time when you're making them, because you don't obviously have to go looking for them whilst you're baking the pancakes. You should honestly have seen the dedication I had for making these. I set my alarm for 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Who wakes up early on a Saturday? Not normally me. But anyway, the recipe asks you to have 6 large free-range eggs, and I have to separate the egg whites from the yolks, which took a little bit of practice because I haven't actually done that since I took home economics at school. So it did take some practice, and the first one I didn't actually do so well. Come on. I mean, I did panic a little bit when the yolk did go in at first, but I thought it's all going in one bowl anyway, so it shouldn't really make much of a difference. Besides, it was only a little bit, so I just went with it. So the next thing I was to do was to take 2 pinches of salt. I just used table salt because the only other salt I know is sea salt, and that would have made it a little bit crunchy. So I just went for table salt, and I added them to the egg yolks, which I was then to whisk together until it had formed stiff peaks, which it says in the recipe, and I think that's what I got. I don't know if it is. If not, oops. So once I have the egg whites and the salt mixed together, plus the egg yolks, it's time to sift some flour. So I was to sift plain flour, and in the recipe it said 230 grams. Now my scales are in ounces, so I had to convert it on Google, and it said it was 8.113 ounces. So I just rounded that up to just after 8 ounces for on the scales. So I was to then add 2 heaped teaspoons of baking powder to the flour, and the flour, I forgot to mention, had to be added to the yolks. So the baking powder, flour and yolks are all together now. And I was to then measure 280 millilitres of milk to the mixture. I measured that in a jug, and it didn't say a specific type of milk, so I just used the one with the green lid because it's the one we always get in the house. And I was to mix that all together until it came to a paste consistency. My next instruction was to fold the egg white mixture into the mixture that I had just mixed together, but I felt it was easier to pour the paste mixture into the egg whites because it was more runnier. But I started folding them and it didn't look too good to begin with. Oh my god. It looks, I don't even know what it looks like. Is this right? So once I started folding the mixture more, it did combine together and look more like a pancake mixture, so it is fine. So now the mixture is combined, it's time to start frying the pancakes. The first pancake is never the best, so I'm gonna just expect to not do well on the first one. Take a layer. Drop. straight into it. Now the recipe did say for me to use a non-stick frying pan to prevent me from having to grease the frying pan, but I personally don't trust it. Knowing me, I thought something would go wrong, so I thought I would rather be safe than sorry. So I greased the frying pan with butter. It looks good, but if you can hear this, I don't know if it's meant to be that crispy. I don't know if this is edible. The recipe says that the cooking time takes 10 minutes. I didn't take 10 minutes. I took quite a while making these. I don't know if it was because I'd done something with the mixture. I don't know if it was something that I put in it, if I'd done too much of one ingredient that made it take ages to cook in the frying pan, but I definitely did not take 10 minutes. I think I was baking these for more than an hour. I'm not lying. It took ages. The longest part was waiting on the pancakes to brown on each side before flipping it. So I don't know if it was me, I don't know, but yeah. So here they are. They definitely don't look anything like what Zoella had hers. Hers were just unreal, but compared to what I have done before, I'm really proud of how these turned out. And the one I made first actually turned out to be edible because that's the one I tried, and I had it with Nutella and I rolled up and put some squishy cream next to it, and it was really yummy. So yes, that's how I got on with my pancakes. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think that I would actually make them all edible. Normally, if I make pancakes, the first couple are destroyed and they get put in the bin because they're just dangerous for anyone to eat. But yeah, I managed to make them all fine, which I'm kind of proud about. Basically, if I'm able to make them, then anyone can make them, genuinely. So I'll leave a link to Zoella's blog, the recipe for the pancakes, in my description. I think she said it was originally a Jamie Oliver recipe, but I couldn't find his original recipe. I don't know where she got it from, so I just took it from her blog. So yes, so that was my video of me making pancakes. I hope you enjoyed it if you watched it, and I hope you're having a good day whatever you're doing. Today it's quite rainy outside when I'm filming this. It's been nice the past few days, and now it's just went downhill. Yes, so I hope you have a nice day whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in my next one.